Good day, everyone. My story is about the prince who came from the river. Many, many years ago, pharaohs ruled over all Egypt. This pharaoh made the Israelites work very hard. Then one day, the pharaoh decided to get rid of all the Israelite baby boys. Go and find all the newly born boys and kill them, he commanded his soldiers. My name is Jochebed, and I had a baby boy. I didn't want him to be killed, so I tried to save him. I gently placed him in a basket and then put the basket in the river. My dear baby boy, I have to do this because I love you. I believe our God will protect you. I said my last goodbyes to my baby. The basket began to float away. A little further along the river was the Pharaoh's daughter. She saw the floating basket and picked out the baby. Oh, he's a cute baby boy. I want him, the Pharaoh's daughter told her maids. She named him Moses. Miriam, my daughter, the baby's sister, had been watching. She told the Pharaoh's daughter she knew of a woman who could care for the baby. Miriam ran to me. Mother, mother, the princess found our baby by the river. I was very happy. Now I believe I could care for my son and teach him about the true God. When Moses was a young boy, I returned him to the Pharaoh's daughter. He grew up in the Pharaoh's house. Moses was cared for by the Pharaoh's daughter. Moses grew to be a fine man, and his people, the Israelites, were still slaves. He saw his people working so hard for them, and the Pharaoh was still cruel to the Israelites. Moses tried to protect them. One day, Moses saw an Egyptian beating an Israelite. In trying to stop him, Moses killed the Egyptian. The Pharaoh wanted to kill Moses. Moses escaped and he went to a place called Midian. He became a shepherd. One day, while Moses was watching the sheep, he saw a bush on fire. He was amazed. The bush was not burning at all. A voice came from the bush. Moses, Moses. God's voice told Moses. Here I am, Moses replied. Don't come near. Take off your sandals, for the place where you are standing is a holy ground. God said. At this, Moses hid his face because he was so afraid to look at God. He told Moses that he would talk to the Pharaoh and lead the Israelites out of Egypt to a land called Canaan. I would use signs like this to show the Pharaoh that I sent you. He asked Moses to throw his staff on the ground. It turned into a snake. God told Moses to ask his brother Aaron to help him, for Aaron is a good talker. Moses and Aaron had to talk to the Pharaoh. Let my people go, Moses said. The Israelites should be released for them to enjoy their freedom in a land of milk and honey, called Canaan. The Pharaoh refused. His heart was hardened. It was time for God to show his hand at work. Moses kept pleading to the Pharaoh. Moses said, Release my people, or God will punish Egypt with plagues. Moses warned him. God told Moses to touch the river Nile. Immediately, it turned into blood. and all the water into Egypt turned into blood. The Pharaoh was not impressed and still refused. Again Moses pleaded with the Pharaoh. Still his heart was hardened, and so God sent plague of frogs. It covered all the land of Egypt. Still Pharaoh refused. Every time the Pharaoh refused, God's punishment became worse. Then God sent a swarm of flies, but still the Pharaoh's hardened heart wouldn't repent. Moses again came before the Pharaoh. "Release my people," said Moses, "else God will send more severe punishment." Still nothing changed. Then God sent hail, the worst hailstorm. It affected all Egypt. Then God sent a plague of locusts to cover the entire land, but was so horrible and yet not so enough to change the Pharaoh's mind. Moses and Aaron kept on pleading to the Pharaoh, "Release the Israelites," but still the Pharaoh refused. Then God sent his final punishment, worst over all of the punishments that he sent to Egypt. God said, "I will send a plague and will kill all the firstborn of Egypt, human and animals." But God said to the Israelites, "Slaughter a lamb and pour the blood on the doorpost." The angel of the Lord passed by, and it would spare their firstborn. And so it happened that night, when the angel of the Lord came, and all of the firstborn of Egypt died. There was loud weeping and crying everywhere. Even the Pharaoh's son died. The Egyptians became so afraid of the Israelites because God was on their side. Finally, the Pharaoh told the Israelites to leave. During the Passover, the Israelites ate their supper, standing up. They got their bags, walked away from Egypt, never to return. I hope you enjoyed, and see you soon for the next chapters of Moses' mission. The story of Moses is found in the book of Exodus in the Bible. Thank you for watching, and God bless.